If you want more, that's no coincidence because you are more, your expansion. The universe is always expanding, and so is your potential. And you have potential for so much more. So if you feel like you want to have more vitality and greater health, or a more positive and joyful mood, or maybe deeper and more loving connections with the people in your life that you love, or more financial freedom, and the ability to impact others with who you are and what you give to the world. You want to have a purpose where you really give your heart and you flow. Then D is your power and T is your key. What does that mean? My name is Peter Svenning. I am a former monk and now I'm a master coach maker. And I'm just not going to tell you what the D and the T is, but I'm actually going to guide you through an exercise right now. So stick till then and you'll have an inner sensation, an inner knowing, and your own realization of what this actually means. So when we feel the urge for something else, when we feel like, yes, there is more in me, there's more in this world, there's more to explore, to develop, to take out. When when that urge is coming, allow it, welcome it, because it is your natural way of expression and becoming who you're meant to be. So that's how we are naturally. We grow, we mature, we expand. And some parts of us may be lagging behind. You know, you can have a great social skills, but then you have money making skills, which is low, or the opposite, or the empathy is high. And then how to use it in your work life is maybe low. So it could be different levels of maturity and competence on the different scales, and you want to evolve all of them at the same time. And then sometimes when we reach for something, when we're like, this is what I want, we might feel like, mm, I know what I want somehow, I have a sense of it. I don't know really how to get there. And even if you know where you want to go and you know how to get there, you may be stopped by something. I don't know what something is, but something is holding you back, right? That something could be a doubt that you're good enough to actually do it, or a fear that, oh, what if I fail? What if I put myself out there and become visible and people avoid me or even reject me? Who would I be then? How would that feel? Oh, terrifying. That's your instinct and your safety protection mechanism is trying to hold you away from that. So that fear is natural. It is natural that it's coming up, but it's also easy to let go of it. So the D, which is your power, I'm getting there, but the T is actually to transform those fears because they are parts of you trying to keep you safe. And thank God, because they've been keeping you safe. Not just this life, but like all our ancestry, like the whole human race, species, is that a better word? Probably, yeah. The whole of human history has been kept safe by this survival instinct. And right now, in the Western world at least, we are, well, right now, a lot of us are safe, thank God. And some people are not. And let's extend our prayers and love to them and support them in every way we can. But right now, we are safe. Right now, me and you. When you're watching this, you're safe. And we don't need those safety protections mechanisms to keep us away from where we're going, from what you really want. So instead of allowing this fear of being rejected, avoided, laughed at, called out as fake, fear of not being good enough, even the fear of succeeding because will I lose all my friends then? All those fears, they have been keeping you safe in the far past, but right now they won't. So it's time for you to bring out the big T. Not the timeout, but the transformation. To actually meet them. Allow whatever arises to just be there and embrace it and love it. Even though you don't have to like everything it's doing to you, the fact that it's here, it's an act of love. So please respect it. Acknowledge that I see you, whatever you are, and however long you've been here. I just love you right now in this moment. I can allow you to be here. And by you allowing it to be here, it releases. And you can even go deeper by going into a conversation with it and getting to know it, getting in touch with it, and allowing it to transform itself. This is what our master coaches are doing. And that way they are transforming their clients' lives in one single session. And then, of course, life keeps on happening, and there's more layers to really become free in all aspects of life. And we're doing that. And these master coaches, they have so tremendous results with their clients that the clients keep sending their friends. They're growing waiting lists and a freedom business where they get to love from the heart and use the big D we're getting to and flow that love from the heart. And when we're doing that, we can be who we're meant to be and live a dream life and serve others and uplift them and make their world a better world, make their day a better day, make their life a better life. And by serving, we elevate ourselves to a level of what we call elevated master coaches, where we live in our expanded reality and we live in service and we feel the joy in the presence. So when you want to go somewhere, there might be something that's holding you back, like it's the brakes. The brakes are on, and you can transform those brakes. Another thing that could be as that it's hard to summon the willpower to actually go do it. Maybe have a specific, like, this is what I want to achieve, this is what I need to do, and this is the task, my to-dos to actually get there, and you're somehow avoiding them. Have you ever studied for an exam or supposed to study for an exam, and instead you were cleaning your house, going out with friends, doing all kinds of other stuff to avoid doing what you really needed to do? That avoidance, that procrastination has many ways to meet it. One is to transform it, which is beautiful. One other way is, after you have transformed it, to take away the idea of you trying to crush your goals and get there and win big and all that, and then move from that headspace, which is limited and from fear and from adrenaline, and move down to your heart, which is unlimited, which is the vastness of love, which is the essence in here, is the essence in everything, everywhere, all the time. So it's powerful, immensely powerful, unlimitless, limitless powerful. All that is in there, in your heart. So why not allow that heart to lead your way? That's also why my company is called Leadership by Heart. Because if we take the trip, the journey from our head and mind and down to the heart, everything becomes easier. Everything becomes clearer. We get an inner peace. We can feel love, joy, freedom, and a big ease. And from that place, this is where we bring out the real power, the D. The D stands for devotion. When you get to be in service of the person in front of you, and your tasks, your to-dos, and your goals, and your next step on your journey, which is a better word for goals, isn't it? Your next step on your journey is that you get to serve one person right now. And then you allow that radiance of love, the flow of devotion to come through you, and you surrender into that stream of love, that flow of love. You surrender into devotional service. And when you do that, you don't have to summon willpower. You don't have to grind. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to do all that shitty stuff. You can just allow yourself to flow into love. So please flow into love with me. This is called devotion. And I told you that I'm a former monk and I'm now also a master coach maker. I'm going to tell you how devotion plays into both of those. When I was a monk in a tradition in India called Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti means devotion. And yoga means union and connection. And it's not so much of doing a lot of strange stuff with your body. It is more of finding that inner flow of love and really in every moment, at every step on your journey, doing that with total devotion, really radical devotion, really surrendering yourself into this moment and being of service, forgetting about yourself, letting that flow of love to flow through so strongly that it shakes. And when that happens, we can introduce ourselves again and allow ourselves to be healed in the process by letting go of all the layers, all the stuff that's not serving us. That is what my whole journey as a monk was. But I was a monk for 5 years and it's starting to get like 20 years ago. So what have I been doing in the meantime? Well, that those 5 years of being a monk was a foundation. And from there, I've been building on the foundation. And I might even say it was a pre path before being a monk. There's like this maturing happening all the time. So it wasn't all new when I got to be a monk. But from there, it's like a foundation where there's a deep inner knowing of what I learned as a monk. And I can live as that and build a foundation of loving service and integrate the human element of being a man in a mature masculine man in this immature world, being a source of love or a flow of love in a world of chaos, being love in meeting with fear, being a light in meeting with the darkness, and being a father, being triggered by kids. Because if your kids don't trigger you, nothing will. Being a husband, being a friend, being a brother, being a son, being a friend in the sauna, which is important to me. Really being right now where you are, allowing your fullest expression and allowing that smaller part of you that's trying to hold yourself back and let that melt into the warm lava stream of loving service. That is what I have been bringing from the monk years and into my years of now certifying 700 people to become leadership by heart coaches, and now also 250 of them into becoming master coaches and building a community of elevated master coaches. So all of them get to connect to this vastness of presence that we are and connecting to our super consciousness where we get to really find our purpose and our potential and how to actually live it in our everyday life and letting go of all the subconscious and unconscious patterns that's holding us back and systemically transform them with easy, loving questions in a specific sequence. So we really get to transform, evolve, and elevate as master coaches. And that is a platform for us to live in loving devotion, giving from our heart. And I want to give you a taste of it right now. We do have a master meditation that we do every morning, that I've been doing every morning for 25 years plus, actually 30 more. And I want you to flow into that as well. So be my guest. Here is the master meditation. Feel free to follow along as well as you can. If anything doesn't fit with you, doesn't feels right, just let it go and just devote yourself into what feels good. If any of my words slips by, that's totally okay. I'm just here to facilitate your mind resting as you express and get in touch with your essence and how loving service can flow through you. That is my intention for this meditation, is for us to connect to loving service and getting the exact next step on your journey from your higher self, which your true self is in here. It's waiting for you to listen. All right, let's do it. Thank you. I love you. You can allow yourself to notice your breath and allow your breath to be just as it is right now. Allow yourself to notice your body and allow your body to be as it is just now in this moment. You can breathe into the very feeling you're feeling right now. Allow it to be here. And let it go. Again, you can breathe into whatever feeling you feel right now. Allow it to be here. Allow it. And when you're ready, you can let go on the out breath. And again, in your own tempo, breathe into whatever feeling is here. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe it's a lighter one. Whatever it is, just be with it. And whatever it is, let it go. As you breathe and you feel like this, just allow this process to happen. And maybe you can sense if there's any thoughts passing through. And if there's any thoughts, that's totally okay. Just allow those thoughts. That's totally okay. Just turn your attention from those thoughts backwards and inwards and downwards to that inside of you that's aware of these thoughts right now. You can even allow yourself to dive deeper into that space by asking a question. We're not trying to find the answer, but we're allowing the question to transport us deeper into that which is aware right now. So allow yourself now to take the question, who am I? And send it inwards and backwards and downwards. Who am I? And allow the question to drop in, whatever it gives you as an answer or destination. Just let go. Just let go. Just let go. Yeah. And again, ask yourself the question, who am I? Let go. Let go. Let go. Perfect. Thank you. From this space inside of you, now allow yourself to get in touch with your higher self, your true self. And however you get in touch with it, it's totally okay. Maybe you see it, feel it, sense it, hear it. Just allow yourself to be in touch with an unlimited version of you, with your divine spark, with your clarity and your purpose, with your love, with your inspiration. And now, allow that to take you into a place of peace, like a assembly area where you get to meet all aspects of yourselves and even possibly guides and support as well. Just notice what shows up for you now. Maybe this is something you see or sense or feel or hear. Yeah. Just allow whatever is right now. And then ask your higher self, your true self, do you have something you want to tell me or show me or let me be aware of right now? Fantastic. Thank you. Is there anything else? Just allow whatever you experience right now, whatever it may be, even if it's nothing or you sense nothing, just allow yourself to rest with this. If you sense anything, then ask your fullest potential, your higher self, your true self, do Do you have any message for me today? Right now? Very good. Is there any parts of me that I can embrace? Is there any parts of me that I can embrace and shower with love and devote myself into loving in these very moments? Thank you, thank you, thank you. From this place, if your full self can now show you where are you going, what's your direction, and what is the step that's right for you to take right now. What is your next step on your journey that you get to focus on? Let's imagine that already happened. You have already taken the step. And you can allow yourself to rest as that, in that step. Just allow that. Just allow that. And now it has already happened successfully. You have taken the step. Also, what is the next possible step for you from this fantastic place of well-being and success to move into the next step of expressing who you are, who you're meant to be, and what's opening up for you? Fantastic. Allow yourself to be there. Enjoy that success. And now you can even move further into your timeline, into being in a place where you have achieved everything you wanted to achieve, plus more. You have a deep inner calm. You have a high vibration. You're full of love and joy and freedom and expression, laughter, playfulness, and vitality, and sparkle in your eyes. And from this place of being you and expanding freely, what can you feel that you're most grateful for right now? Just feel into one thing you're expressing gratefulness for right now in this moment. And what else are you grateful for right now? And what else are you grateful for right now? And what else are you grateful for right now? And what else are you grateful for right now? Yeah, fantastic. And from this place of gratefulness, expansion, you can look back through the timeline of the events that you just saw and felt, and back to the present moment where you are meditating this meditation. And from your highest place now, tell your present self what is the most important step for you on a journey to focus on right now. What is your next step? Very good. And what is your next step after that? Very good. And now allow yourself to be with that. Feel how you can allow the power of your devotion Can you now surrender yourself into devotion, into giving this to the world? Can you now easily, joyfully, lovingly devote yourself and let go of the outcome? Let go. Just allow yourself to be in loving service of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Are there any more messages from your true self in this moment? Good. And allow yourself to come back to where you are right now. You can thank all parts of you for being here and being aware and guiding you. And knowing that you can always come back to this practice, you can re-listen daily. You will tend to get evolving answers and deeper impact. And allow the power of your devotion to be in loving service of the next person in front of you, the next situation, and the next relation. And for that next step on your journey, allow yourself to follow your heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for surrendering into love. I love you. And I love your true identity as well. Thank you.